Subtracting fractions. At the end of this lesson, you're going to learn how to subtract similar fractions, dissimilar fractions, and mixed fractions. Similar fractions are fractions with same denominators. Dissimilar fractions are fractions with different denominators. Mixed fractions, a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Let us start with subtracting similar fractions. Steps are: number 1, subtract the numerator. Number 2, copy the denominator. And number 3, simplify the fraction if needed. For example, 2 over 2 minus 1/2 is equal to, let us first subtract the numerator, which is 2 minus 1 equals 1, and then copy the denominator. So the final answer is 1/2. Next example, 3/5 minus 1/5 is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2, then copy the denominator. So the final answer is 2/5. Let us try another example. Let's say you have 3/7 minus 2/7, so that would be 3 minus 2 equals 1, and copy the denominator, 7. So the final answer is 1/7. Let us now subtract dissimilar fractions. Steps are: number 1, change all unlike fractions or dissimilar fractions into like fractions or similar fractions. Number 2, proceed with the same procedure as subtracting similar fractions. For example, let us have 2/3 minus 1/4. So the first step is to change this into like fractions. And to do that, we're going to find the least common denominator, or the LCD. So to find the LCD, you have to just list down all the multiples of 3, which are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and so on. And then 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and 32, and so on. So you're going to have the least common number, which is 12. Let us now have the LCD, which is 12. Then 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4, and then 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Another is 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3, times 1 is equal to 3. We have now the same or similar fractions with the same denominators. So we can now subtract the numerator. 8 minus 3 is equal to 5, and then we can now copy the denominator, which is 12. Another example is 4/5 minus 3/4. So let us again have the LCD, or the least common denominator. 5, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. And then 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on. And the least common number is 20. So therefore, our LCD is 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So we're going to have 16. 20 divided by 4 is 5, times 3 is 15. So we can now have similar fractions, and then let us subtract. 16 minus 15 is 1. Then copy the denominator, which is 20. Another example is 2/5 minus 3/10. So the LCD will be 10 So 10 divided by 5 is 2, times 2 is 4. And then 10 divided by 10 is 1, times 3 is 3. So we have 4 minus 3 is 1, then over 10. So that would be 1/10. Let us now subtract mixed fractions. Steps are: number 1, subtract first the whole numbers. Number 2, subtract the fractions with the same procedure as adding or subtracting the similar fractions. So we can subtract 3 minus 2, so that would be 1, and then 3 minus 1 is 2, then copy 4. So lowest term is 1 and 1/2. That is by dividing 2 over 2. So you're going to have 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So you have 1 and 1/2 as the final answer. You can also change the mixed fraction to improper fraction first before subtracting them. So let us have our example a while ago, which is 3 and 3/4 minus 2 and 1/4. So how can you do that? We have 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, and then copy the denominator. So another is 4 times 2, 8, plus 1 is 9, then copy the denominator. So you have 15 minus 9 is 6, and then copy the denominator. So we have the lowest term for that, which is 3/2 or 1 and 1/2. Another example is 5 and 2/5 minus 2 and 3/10. Let us again find the LCD, which is 10, and then 10 divided by 5 is 2, times 2 is 4, 10 divided by 10 is 1, times 3 rather, is 3. Then we can have 4 minus 3 is equal to 1 over 10. And then also you can subtract the whole numbers. 5 minus 2 is 3, so you can have 3 and 1/10. You can also change the mixed fraction to improper fraction first before subtracting them. So let us again have our problem a while ago. So we have 5 and 2/5 minus 2 and 3/10. So we have 5 times 5, 25, plus 2 is equal to 27, then copy the denominator 5, minus 10 times 2 is 20, plus 3, we have 23 over 10, and then after that, find the LCD, which is 10. 10 divided by 5 is 2, times 27 is 54, minus 10 divided by 10 is 1, times 23 is 23. So we can have 54 minus 23, which is 31, then copy 10. And then we can have this as mixed fraction, which is 3 and 1/10.